Namaste. Hello, lovely to connect with you. Let me just turn my brightness up so I can see. Yeah, that's better. Namaste. Hello, it's lovely to connect with you. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Thursday and Friday. Good morning, Alison and Christiana. Hi, Sharon. Hi, namaste, Alison. Uli, perhaps from Helsinki. Sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing your name correctly, but good morning. Hi, Kels from New Zealand. Lovely to see you. I have my new owl drum I'm going to play at some point during this streaming today. So when I do that, I'll just trust my intuition. I'll know when it needs to be played. It is on the website, so I'll talk more about that later. Extra special welcome to our Temple of Balance patrons, our Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me be able to bring these sorts of videos to you and share the resources that I share, plus also put food on my family's table. So thank you so much for helping me be able to do my work full time. Thank you also to my patrons who have decided to continue for November. I will be in touch early next week with your rewards, your gifts, the things that I create in exchange for your patronage. So thank you, and I'll be in touch shortly. If you're new to watching, welcome. I trust that you've been led here for a reason. What I'm going to be doing today is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards. I'll be pulling one card for Thursday, one card for Friday, and one card for the theme for Thursday and Friday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone, and I trust that you've been led here for a reason. So take on board what feels right to you. Oh, I didn't put a necklace on. And let the rest go. If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Not everything is probably going to resonate with you. So just be open to being surprised as we connect here today. Try not to come here with expectations or wanting to hear something specific, because it probably won't happen. I find that if we're open to hearing what we need rather than what we want, then it tends to flow much easier and much more smoothly, or you hear and receive the guidance that you need. So be open to that if you want to be. I think that's all I need to share, isn't it? Yep, I think so. So I'm going to get straight into it. Good morning, Amber and Mark. Hi, Gail from Alaska. Kismet is here. Good morning. Hi, Melina from New York. Isabelita. Oh, you like my blouse? Thank you. I feel really Egyptian when I'm wearing this for some reason. It's really nice to wear. Alison's open to receiving. Great. So let your expectations go and allow yourself to be surprised. I have no expectations. I'm just trusting the flow as I look now for the best card for Thursday, the 2nd of November. If it's not Thursday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. Or you can go and have a look at my Tuesday video, which includes Wednesday's guidance, if you wish. Okay, Thursday the 2nd, we have this card. Actually, I'll move the drum out of the sun. We've got this, Dolphin, card 10, called Action Taking. The keywords say, move on, horizon, forward, and let go. This card's talking about allowing the sun to set on the old parts of our life and allow the sun to rise on the new parts of our life. And I don't know if you've noticed, but in this last few days, probably 5 days or so, things have been moving in and out very, very quickly, almost instantly. We're closing doors instantly and new doors are instantly coming or opening in their place. So there's this big instant, fast-moving shift, opening and closing of doors at this time. Opportunities presenting themselves, endings and beginnings are really quite strong at this time. So it's coming in quite quickly if we allow ourselves to change basically. If we allow ourselves to change and our life to change and our life to improve, then I'm sure we'll be noticing things moving quite quickly at the moment in regards to beginnings and endings. This talks about it being quite favourable on Thursday to take action to move forward and action to move on from the past as well. So let's allow ourselves to be proactive in making change and making improvement in our life and for ourselves. So let's dive in and start moving on Thursday. So that's Thursday's guidance. I trust it resonates with you. Whoops. If it doesn't, you know what to do. Just let it go. Okay, now I'm looking for the best card for Friday, the 3rd of November. Hi, Sonia and Julia. Lars is here. Hi, Lars. Okay, Friday, the 3rd of November. And thank you too to everyone who joined me for the online drumming circle yesterday. That was extremely powerful, and I'm looking forward to connecting with the drumming recording throughout the month. I find it actually a great way to start the month, these drumming circles, and then using the drumming as a support throughout the month. I use my resources. I watch my videos, I listen to the guidance that I'm sharing. I kind of detach a bit and pretend I'm listening to someone else. But I use all of the resources that I create. I'm not hypocritical, and I don't sit here encouraging you to try things and do things and not do them myself. Everything that I encourage, I do myself. I'm sharing from experience. So Friday the 3rd, I'm doing lots of shuffling this morning, aren't I? Friday the 3rd of November, we have this. Again, Chakra Activate, card 7. This came up for, what day is it? It came up for Wednesday's guidance in my last video. So it says, the keywords say upgrade, new level, initiation, and celebration. Again, we're still moving forward. We're uplifting and raising our energy frequency, especially those of us dedicated to our self-healing, our awakening, our spiritual interests and spiritual devotion and the things that we're interested in connecting with. These sorts of things are lifting our spirits and lifting our energy. We are upgrading. We are moving to the next level. So this is again encouraging us. Now, for months I've been talking about that we are moving to the next level, but it was more seen on unseen levels, more something that we kind of felt on subtle levels in the air, or we had this feeling that change was coming, but we may not have seen it playing out in our life yet. This last week or so there's been a shift, and we're starting to actually see the things, see the change playing out in our life now. And I feel something very tangible and very... I was going to say material, but that makes it sound not quite right. There's something quite physical about the changes, the upgrade and the raising of our vibration at this time, where we're going to actually be able to see it playing out in our life more than we could have perhaps, or did see it perhaps a few months ago. So we're noticing things playing out. We're noticing changes in our physical body and in our physical life, with our physical relationships, with our work and the things that we do as well. So there are very physical changes happening. We are moving to new levels in very tangible physical ways. So let's allow ourselves to celebrate and move forward with that. I've noticed too a lot of, just over the last day or so, a lot of self-belief coming forward, and really looking at how much we believe in ourselves to be qualified for something new, or to step through that new doorway, or to try something new, or start a new hobby. We're starting to build our self-belief, which feels to be really strong in backing us up in taking that action to move forward. So if it's something that you're not sure about, haven't really thought about, but you're curious about, perhaps think about how much or how little you believe in yourself at this time. And if you feel that your self-belief is a bit low, then perhaps keep affirming to yourself that I believe in myself, I'm qualified for this, I can do this, I'm not giving up. That sort of motivational sort of self-talk can be really empowering at this time. So lots of raising of our energy vibrations at the moment, lots of shifts through our energy system, through the chakras and the auric system as well, if that's something that you connect with. A lot of us are connecting in with our heart, which is raising our vibration too. Lots of us are feeling connected, so our crown chakra is nice and open, and we're feeling connected, we're feeling a new sense of purpose, we're feeling this sense of belonging. And we might not be able to, we may want to in some ways want to explain or try and find the reasons why we feel so connected or why we feel this sense of connection to ourselves. But we don't need to know why. We don't need to know the whys and hows and dissect and pull everything apart and explore and explain why we feel a certain way. Let's just enjoy the feeling and savor it while we feel it, as we hold it, savor it, and move into that next feeling. So quite exciting energy around at the moment. So that's the guidance for Friday, the 3rd of November. I trust it resonates with you. I'm going to grab my drum now before I pull the theme card. So I'm using my new owl drum. This owl drum has been in creation for about 3 months. It's about, I'm pretty sure it's the longest it's ever taken me to paint a drum. So it's been an interesting journey of, and it's interesting because I started painting this when I started focusing on my owl collection, my ceramic owl collection, and it's been kind of sitting around and I've fiddled with it every now and then. And it's finally finished right when my ceramic owl collection has finished as well, or come out, or been completed. So it's an interesting, this journey of this particular owl drum. So I'm going to play this now. This is available on the website too, so if it speaks to you, just go and have a look at templeofbalance.com.au. So I'm going to play this. That was weird. I'm going to play this now, and I'm just going to feel for what I'd like to play for. And I feel, of course, trust your intuition. Any time that you're connecting with, doing a meditation, listening to me playing the drum or anything, always make sure your intuition and what you feel is important for you at this time is what you focus on. Above what I'm saying, I'm trusting my intuition for the general, for the general majority of people that are connecting. But if your intuition is telling you that you need healing today, that you need strength, you need focus, you need support, whatever it is that you feel you need at this time, please trust your intuition. I want to always really encourage you to trust your intuition. So please do that above all else. If you're not sure what you need at this time, or you're feeling okay, I'm actually going to drum and hold the intention of reconnecting that will help bring a new sense of purpose, a new sense of belonging, a new sense of self-belief, where you feel a sense of belief in who you are and belief in your abilities and belief in what you're stepping forward into. So that's going to be my intention as I drum, but also, as I say, trust your intuition. So take a nice deep breath. You can't do anything wrong, so at the very least, just listen and let yourself feel what happens in your body. It may be quite a physical experience for you. You may feel energy moving in your body, and that's very normal. You may feel waves of emotion. I'm just going to drum for a few minutes and trust that you will receive what you need for your highest truth during this time. So take a nice deep breath, breathe out and let go of all of your worries, your concerns, the things that are on your mind. Let them go as you breathe out. And as you breathe in, welcome that new air into your body and settle into your body. So feel the weight of your body, connect in with your body, scan your body and see how it's doing. And just keep focusing on your breathing and allow things to unfold from there. I trust you enjoyed that. That's the owl drum. Have a look on my website if it speaks to you. They are beautiful tools to work with. So thank you. I trust you're feeling good. Alison says very strong in my 5th chakra. That's the throat. Alex says love. Thanks, Alex. Jamie, excited is my word of feeling. Great. Christy loves the owl. Christiana says peaceful. Deb says hi from New Zealand. Tanya says peace. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I will read all of your comments when I get back onto my computer soon. So let's now look for the best card for the theme for Thursday and Friday. The theme card will help tie these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Thursday and Friday. So the energy is quite strong. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of being proactive, a lot of change, a lot of upgrade. A lot of potential for Thursday and Friday. If you're not feeling it, or if you're really dealing with some challenges in your life at this time, please be gentle with yourself. Try not to think that there's something that you're doing wrong because you're not feeling this. It's okay. Just be kind and gentle with yourself. And just move through, get through your day as best as you can. Sometimes that's all we can do. With guidance and stuff like this aside, sometimes all we can do is get through our day and be grateful we woke up on the next day. So if you're really struggling, please just take it back to the basics. Be gentle, be kind to yourself, and just think about the gentle, simple things to be grateful for. Okay, the theme card for Thursday and Friday that's most helpful for the majority of us, I trust, is this. And we've got card 12 called Floating. And the keywords say spontaneous, calling, mental break, and escape. This is talking about being spontaneous throughout Thursday and Friday. And perhaps doing things a bit on a whim as we feel inspired to. So if we're curious about something, if we're inspired by something or motivated in that moment, then why not give something a go? There's this sense of, I get this visual of dropping the facade, dropping the costume, dropping the mask, and just stepping into that, stepping through and into and forward in that inspirational, the space where you're inspired, where you're following your passions, and you're not doing things all the time out of planning and organizing and pre-scheduling everything down to the minute. But where sometimes you balance that with just following your passion and that passion that inspires you in those moments as they unfold. So think about if it's important to you, or feel upon, or notice when you feel that urge, when you feel that intuitive impulse, I like to call it, or you feel inspired, or you feel passionate and motivated and you want to go and try something just that little bit crazy. And perhaps that will help free you up, because I get this feeling of stepping out of stuff that's been holding you back, this heaviness in the body, this armor, this trench coat that you may have been wearing, where you perhaps do things out of habit or because you're comfortable doing them and you've got your day organized. Why not be spontaneous and do something just a bit random on Thursday or Friday and see how you feel? The spontaneity that this card brings about shows that there's a potential when we are being spontaneous to shift our perspective. So if we've been feeling a bit sluggish or slow, or not really feeling the passion for life and the things that I've been talking about, they might be nice to hear, but you're not really feeling them in your life, then perhaps by being spontaneous, by doing something out of the ordinary, and through what this card's talking about is a shift in perspective. This shift, this sense of freedom, a sense of shift in the mind and your mental approach, as well as you step into your spontaneity. Taking a mental break away from your everyday problems and the everyday things you deal with. perhaps take a trip out into nature, go for a drive, go for a walk, visit a friend, go to your favourite cafe, treat yourself and go somewhere where you've never been before. It doesn't have to be a long way away, but something that just gives you a break, something that gives you a mental break. Now, the word calling stands out to me. Why did I put calling as a keyword on this card? I feel it's about trusting in your calling. We could also say trust in your intuition, trust in your inspirations, trust in your interests and the things that you're curious about is how I would describe and how I'm feeling that word calling to be. What is your calling? We could also say, what is your purpose? What is your mission? Can you break it down into daily doable purposes? Be careful you're not making or wanting to know this big, huge title or thing that your purpose is. I find it much more empowering to break my purpose down into doable, or this sense of purpose that I feel each day, where I wake up in the morning and I feel a sense of motivational passion or inspiration to do what I can to make this be the best day that I can, to bring a sense of purpose for me living that day and feeling that every day. Then I feel, in 5 years' time, I'm not going to look back and regret that I've wasted my days or wasted my years, because I know that every day I try my best to live as purposeful as possible. So how can you, or what can you do to help yourself feel more purpose in your day-to-day life? Is there something that perhaps something new you need to start to help you feel a sense of belonging or feel a sense of passion and purpose? Are there changes that need to be made? So perhaps this Thursday and Friday is also about reflecting upon our life, reflecting upon whether whether we can be honest enough and admit that we might be wasting our days, because we can never get these days back. And all those days will turn into a week and then a month and then a year and a decade, and before we know it, our life's nearly over. So we're never too old to start finding a sense of purpose every day. So instead of starting next week or starting next month or starting in the new year, how can you start today? What can you find today that can give you a sense of purpose where you feel that you've done something good for yourself or for others? It doesn't have to be anything big, but something that you feel a sense of purpose and a sense of joy in doing or being. Perhaps it's just giving something to yourself. So they are my thoughts for Thursday and Friday. I trust it resonates. Comes to you from my intuition and my Speed of Light Oracle cards, which are available now. They've been completely created by me and I highly recommend them. They are great to work with. I work for years in fine-tuning my cards, so they're among the most accurate I've ever used. And I'm not saying that out of ego, but I'm saying it out of truth. And those of you who use them will know that as well, and maybe you'd like to comment so other people can hear other people's perspectives. But they are fantastic to work with. Very, very empowering and very honest in alignment with the truth. So have a look on my website if you want to learn more. Now my services, my supportive services, I was planning to open those on Monday, the 6th of November. However, on assessment of my month, my November ahead, I've got a lot of creative obligations that I have to fulfill for art galleries and different projects that I'm working on. So my supportive services, that's my email readings, my healing guidance, and my intuitive healing that I do over the phone or over Skype. They are on, my books are closed until further notice. So I might, if throughout the month, if I have a couple of days where I have time, I might open a random opportunity to book a service, but I'm not really sure at this time. So I encourage you to seek the guidance that you need for yourself and to really look at how you can help yourself. How can you amp up your own self-healing and your devotion to your self-healing? I've got resources all over the place. There's blogs, articles, radio shows, videos. Check my YouTube channel out. I've got so many resources to help you get started, and there's a lot of other people that do as well. So perhaps this is an opportunity for you to step in and start helping yourself and not give your power away to others seeking advice or guidance or help, but start taking responsibility for ourselves and start propping ourselves up and being there for ourselves. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to do, and I always have and always will encourage. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you'd like to connect more privately, just send me a message through my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Our healing event is every month. I do a healing event on the power day of the month. Our next one is on Saturday, the 11th of the 11th. So that's not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We have my concert band has a gig that day. Pretty much our only solo concert for the whole year. It's on early in the afternoon, but I don't know our bump-in times or anything yet, so I can't confirm a time yet. When I have the time, when I'm able to confirm the time for that healing event, I'll put the event listing up. But just so you know, the 11th of the 11th is our healing event, which are really quite powerful. So I'll share more information when I have it. If you want to learn more about the work that I do, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. I'll do my best to be back on Saturday. Oh, Saturday's going to be a great day. We've got, I'm in the local theatre group, and we've got our first performance Friday night, and then performance Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, and then my daughter and Corey and I are going to the symphony. So that's going to be a big day, but I will pop in early on Saturday morning and share some guidance. So thanks for watching. I feel like I've been streaming for hours. So thanks for putting up with me talking, and I will talk and connect with you again real soon. Have a great rest of your day, and enjoy your Thursday and Friday. Thank you. Namaste. And namaste means that the divine, the creator within me, honors and acknowledges the divine, the creator within you, that we are one. So thank you for being you. Namaste. Bye.